Parents, it's that time of year where you're picking a summer camp, and St. Thomas High School's Aquinas Academy has something for every student. Rising 3rd through 8th grade boys and girls get to excel in athletics and academics. Students get to conduct experiments and receive personalized instruction in the classroom. And outside, they get to train and play with the best on state-of-the-art fields. Aquinas Academy offers something for every child, ensuring a safe, fun, and productive experience for each camper who walks through the door. Learn more about Aquinas Academy in our summer camp guide at houston.citycast.fm. The future of art is on view today at Artec House, Houston's original destination for cutting-edge digital immersive experiences you won't find anywhere else. Artec House's current exhibition, Time and Space, features a collaboration with NASA's James Webb and Hubble Space Telescopes for a journey through the cosmos like you've never seen it before. My kids loved it, so it's perfect for families, date nights, student groups, and more. Plus, it's located conveniently in the Heights just off the MKT trail. Check out artechhouse.com to purchase your tickets today. Today on CityCast Houston, we're one of the best cities for food, so it only makes sense that we have some amazing food festivals happening in our city. I'm bringing on Houston Chronicle taco columnist Marco Torres to give his picks for the best ones we need to check out this spring. It's Thursday, March 27th. I'm Raheel Ramzanali, and here's what Houston's talking about. Marco, food festivals are a blast, and I'm glad we have so many of them here across the city of Houston and surrounding areas. But the one thing I hate, and I'm just going to go on this rant, so you're going to hear me out, all right? Because I'd love to get your thoughts on this. I hate it when these food festivals charge you an entry and then you have to pay for the food itself. Like, if it's going to be a $20 ticket, I'm expecting some food, but a lot of these food festivals, and no knock on them because, look, you got to make your money somehow, some way, they will charge you an entry fee, and then you have to go to each vendor and pay something. I'm not down with that, Marco. I can't stomach that. What do you think?
Well, I mean, $20 is not that high, but sometimes they're charging $40, $50, $60. You still got to buy the food or the drinks.
Yeah.
I'd rather pay a little bit more and have everything covered. But yeah, I get you, bro.
Exactly. If I'm paying $40, I better get some food and a sampling of food or something, because then you're just having a community fair that you're charging me to get into, right? It's one of those things I can't stand.
I mean, food costs have gone up tremendously. So that is one thing that you have to kind of account for. But yeah, if I'm paying somewhere, I should get at least like a couple of samples and maybe a drink or two.
Come on. That's all we're asking for. But with that being said, we have a lot of great food festivals to check out this spring. The weather's nice. The eats are good. You've got 5 that we need to check out. I'm going to throw in a bonus one. So tell me, Marco, where are we going first?
So, when you talk about festival season, you're usually talking about music. But of course, Houston is a major tourism for food. And the first one that's coming up next week, April 5th, is the Houston Oyster and Sea Fest, which is happening at the Waterworks at Buffalo Bayou Park. It's pretty cool because there's going to be obviously a lot of oysters, fresh oysters, cooked oysters, oysters from the Gulf, oysters from all over the country. So I'm looking forward to that one just because I like going to the Waterworks. It's a nice kind of view of downtown.
Yeah.
Parking can be a little bit interesting, but it's always such a good time over there. Yeah,
it's a little hectic. Yeah, but it's a cool area.
Yeah, general admission is only $35. Of course, you can go up to like a VIP at like $175. So it just depends on where your budget is and how you're feeling and how many people you're taking with you. But I mean, hey, I love me some oysters, bro.
Yeah. How do you like your oysters cooked?
I mean,
do you like them cooked?
I do like them, grilled or on the fire, but there's nothing like a nice fresh oyster with some lemon and some hot sauce.
Oh, just horseradish on it. Oh my gosh. So. It's just like, if it's a fresh Gulf oyster, and we're so underrated for that, by the way. Like, our oysters, they might not be the biggest, right? But man, that flavor, you just get a burst of the sea. You get that burst of saltiness, a little sweetness. Gulf oysters are the best. And I do like them cooked as well, like Rockefeller style, obviously, is like the go-to. But that's really cool. So it's going to be $35 to get in. Does that include food, or are we paying for food as well?
General admission includes entry into the festival, and samplings from all the restaurants, which is really cool. But you can upgrade your ticket up to $50, and you get 2 drinks included as well.
Okay, I like that we're knocking out one of our staples and what we're known for, right? That seafood around this area to start things off. What's your next festival we need to check out?
The next festival goes to the other side of the spectrum, meat.
Oh, yes.
So you got the 12th annual Houston Barbecue Festival.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so some good friends of mine, Michael Fulmer and JC Reed, they have been doing this festival for more than a decade up at the Humble Civic Center. And they bring in a lot of the heavy hitters, both from inside the Houston area and around the state. So, I mean, you have Truth Barbecue, Corkscrew, Blood Brothers. I mean, you have like a plethora, J Bar M, all these
Oh,
great, amazing barbecue places in town and out of town. The one I'm really looking forward to is Burnt Bean, which is in Seguin before you get to San Antonio. They're going to be
oh,
here.
I haven't had that one. Tell me a little bit about them.
Oh my God. So I went to San Antonio recently and I stopped in Seguin to go to Burnt Bean on a Saturday. Had to wait in line, and the line, it was worth it. I maybe waited like 20 minutes, which isn't really bad, but their brisket is just out of this world. Their beans are amazing. Their ribs, their pork ribs are just outstanding.
Oh my gosh,
And
that sounds good.
I really want to go back. They say they have a really good pork chop. The pitmaster says that his pork chop is nobody can compete with it. So I'm excited to see what they bring to the Houston Barbecue Festival.
Okay, Marco, I'm bracing myself for this one because look, barbecue has gotten expensive and they're putting in a lot of work, so I understand why. How expensive is this festival going to be?
We're in luck. We're still looking at a few pre-sale, which is like $20 off. So right now, pre-sale is at $60 for general admission. You do have pre-sale at $120 for the VIP option, which allows you to come in, I think, an hour before general admission opens. So that is the pre-sale price. Once those pre-sale tickets are sold, general admission goes up to $80. VIP goes up to $160, which is still a good
Woo!
deal.
Man, 160 for an hour early and a t-shirt and a drink is also included. I think I'm going to go with the general admission. I'll wait in line. Marco, you know me, I'm a little cheap, bro. I'm a little
Hey,
cheap, but that still is a good price right there.
yeah, exactly. So it might be worth it. I mean, you have a lot of these, even Michelin star or Bib Gourmand rated barbecue joints for this price. It's a good deal.
And this festival, as you mentioned, is now 12 years old. So they've got it down to a science. They don't run out of food. Their hospitality is second to none. And it's so much fun.
And the cool thing is, you get so many barbecue guys in one room, and they're trying to either compete with each other, but they're also being friendly with each other. So somebody runs out of brisket, you get some from somewhere else, you get some
Yeah.
ribs from somewhere else, seasoning, so that everybody's kind of having a good time together.
Man, that sounds like a blast. Okay, Marco, that one is on April 6th. I want to pause here before I get your next one and throw one that is a few days before that, actually. And that is the Tastemaker Awards brought to you by Culture Map. This is one of my favorite festivals. Now, it's not like a festival per se, but what they do is they bring all of these restaurants that are nominated for the Tastemaker Awards in one area. It's at Silver Street Studios. And you can eat from all of these world-class restaurants in one area. We always have Eric Sandler on the show, so I really want to bring this one up. I've gone to it so many times. Now, tickets start at $85. It can work up to $135. It's on Thursday. It's inside, so it's not like your festival per se, but I think this qualifies as a food festival just because of how many different restaurants will be there.
And the cool thing about Silver Street and that area is that it's such a cool spot to have an event. I've been to Culture Map Tastemakers before, and you can taste like food from Gin with Chef Evelyn. I'm sure they're going to have all kinds of amazing people that have been nominated for James Beard Awards, giving out samples. So if you can make this one, this would be a nice little Thursday night date.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's keep it moving and get back to your list. What is your third recommendation?
So the third one, of course, is a Tacos and Tequila Festival coming up.
Hey,
It's happening April 12th, which is a Saturday at Sam Houston Race Park. So what I was saying before is usually festival season is music. These guys are definitely ramping up the music lineup. Check this out. It sounds like my 90s playlist that I would have in my 1998
oh
Cavalier.
man, tell me.
You have Lil Jon, Chingy, Paul
What?
Wall, Twista, Mike Jones, Petey Pablo, Young Jock.
What?
You got all these people on this lineup, and you have amazing taco vendors out there that are going to be supplying you while you're dancing the night away.
Hold on. Marco, that is the lead right there. We got Lil Jon, tacos, tequila. We're going to get crunk and have tacos. Come
Hey,
on, bro. This is the lead right here. I know you're keeping your list a little secret here, but come on. I'm pulling up with this one. We're going. I'm going to get my FUBU jeans on. All right. And we are pulling up. I've got my throwback Detroit Pistons jersey ready to go as well.
I was about to say I'm going to put on a backwards baseball jersey, some Jinko jeans or something like that.
Oh man. So this lineup sounds amazing, but there's also tacos and tequila samplings going on as well. How much is this one going to be?
There's limited supply of GA at $69. The next one is going to be $79, and the last chance right before the show starts, $99. So that's a kind of good deal. I mean, it is a one-day show, but besides, hanging out with T.I. and Lil Jon and Paul Wall and everybody, there's going to be other sorts of entertainment, including a Chihuahua beauty contest, which I'm excited about.
A Chihuahua beauty contest. Are you going to enter?
I mean, I could be a judge.
Yeah. The Texas coast is special to me, and it's always calling me. My family has made countless memories there, and just off the Texas coast sits a unique beach town marked with salty vibes and sun-soaked memories, Port Aransas. It's a place where family traditions naturally unfold, and you'll find beauty in the island views while taking time to relax between adventures. And with 18 miles of shoreline, there are plenty of adventures, from kayaking with the kids to fishing off the coast or simply cruising down the beach in a golf cart, soaking in the sounds of the Texas coast. That sounds wonderful. Start planning your getaway now with your friends and family, because there's nothing like having multiple generations under one roof so everyone can enjoy those perfect beachfront mornings and that cool Gulf breeze in the evening. So many Texans have anchored their traditions to the island life in Port Aransas, and with one visit, you'll see why. Start your new favorite family tradition in Port Aransas, Texas. Plan your visit to Houston's beach at visitportaransas.com. Enjoying art during this perfect Houston spring weather is one of my favorite things to do living here, and you can do the same at the Bayou City Art Festival in downtown Houston, Saturday, March 29th and Sunday, March 30th. The Bayou City Art Festival is going to transform downtown Houston into an outdoor gallery and interactive art event as 250 different artists showcase their works. And if the art and weather aren't enough, there's going to be live entertainment stages, food trucks, a craft beer and wine garden, a VIP hospitality lounge, and more. They'll also have art to purchase for all price levels. I love taking in all the creativity while my kids enjoy the interactive art activities, all with the downtown skyline as our backdrop. Get your tickets online right now because physical tickets will not be sold at the festival. Adult tickets are $20 and a weekend pass is just $30. Or you can get access to the VIP lounge with a VIP ticket for $75. Buy your tickets now at BayouCityArtFestival.com. Hey parents, looking for a kid summer camp that's full of adventure and challenges both body and mind? You've got to check out Momentum Indoor Climbing. Indoor rock climbing is gravity-defying fun that will help your child conquer so much. Just recently, my daughter tried out rock climbing, and at first, she was a little afraid. But after scaling up that wall, she found a new sense of confidence. And your child can find that same confidence at Momentum Summer Camps in Katy and at Sawyer Yards. Momentum offers weekly summer camps for ages 4 to 16 years old. From beginners to experienced climbers, there's something for everyone at Momentum Climbing. Plus, they have half-day and full-day options that fit your schedule. Save 10% on camp registration right now with code CityCast at checkout. Head to MomentumClimbing.com/summercamps to sign up today because these camps do fill up fast. Make sure to use CityCast at checkout for your 10% discount. Momentum Indoor Climbing, where summer fun meets adventure. All right, Marco, you've covered all of the major food groups here and what we're known for. We've got the oysters and seafood. We knocked out barbecue. We knocked out tacos and tequila and crunk music. How are you going to follow this one up, bro, with your number 4 pick?
Hey, how about some Brazilian music? You have the
Hey,
Brazilian Food and Music Festival, which is on Saturday, April 12th. It's happening at I think it's a volleyball bar called Powder Keg on Bridmore, which is like a Spring Branch, West Spring Branch area.
yeah.
Um, but hey, this one is probably the best deal of the day. It's only $15 for tickets. So $15, Brazilian music. I'm sure you're gonna have dancing out there and a
Oh
lot of
man.
Brazilian food. That sounds like a good time.
Okay, $15 gets you in, so you're gonna have to pay for the food that's there. But man, if it's high quality Brazilian steaks and high end meats, then it's totally worth it because the vibes sound like it's gonna be phenomenal there.
I mean, I've gone to, the Brazilian steakhouses. It's nice to go and sit down and have some food, have some drinks. But when you're talking about festivals,
Oh
Brazil and Brazilians have festivals down to a science. Obviously, they're going to have dancing, they're going to have great food and great drinks.
man, this is gonna be a fun one. And this sounds like it's a smaller one as well. So we're not getting big stages like tacos and
Exactly.
tequila, but this is gonna be more intimate. And I like that because then you can hang out with people, you can talk to the vendors, you can learn a little bit more and really enjoy and learn about the essence of the culture and the food.
Cool thing about this one, it's a arts, culture, and fun for the whole family. So hey, you have some kids that you can't leave with a babysitter. You need to get out there and have some fun with the kids. Go out there and for a family event, this one's your pick.
All right, I love that one. What is your fifth one? This is going to be an important one because this is your final recommendation.
So April 24th at the Post downtown, you have the Top Taco Houston event because it's a culinary event like no other. I was invited last year for this event. I couldn't make it because I was in Japan with Bun B. But
That's a flex right
they
there.
yeah I know, but I did hear good things from my other taco family and my taco vendors that were at this festival. They said they provide not just one taco, not just two tacos, not just a flat. They provide unlimited samples of tacos,
What?
and then there's also drinks to be had, some paid and some samples. So you get a good amount of food, a good number of samples for drinks, and this one is starting at $89 for general admission, which
Not
I
bad.
heard that it was worth it. The Post is a good venue. It's a nice
Mhm.
venue to have an event. It's in downtown, so it's convenient for most people. This one is probably my favorite, even with the music and the barbecue and
Yeah.
everything else. So I'm a taco guy. I have to go to the taco event.
Well, you're the taco columnist for the Houston Chronicle. And while tacos and tequila sounds like a great time, and look, we're going to have fun with the music and the tacos and tequila, of course, this one is more local top tacos of the city of Houston. So you are familiar with some of these vendors as well. And for $89, and you get a sampling of the top spots. Who should we be watching out for? Like, has the vendor list been revealed yet that you can talk about?
I haven't seen a vendor list yet, but you're gonna get birria tacos, you're gonna get carne asada, you're going to get some sort of seafood, either shrimp or fish. So there's always a plethora of options. Whether your favorite is something greasy or something light,
Mm,
something acidic. They had ceviche last year too, so it's gonna be a little bit something for everybody.
I'm over birria tacos.
Yeah, you're right. The hype is real.
I'm kind of over it. I just give me your basic taco. I need onions, I need cilantro, I need some good meat that has a nice char on it, and that's all I need. And some salsa. Of course, your
Yeah,
salsa has to be top tier, okay? Because that makes or break the taco for me. So I just want the basics again. Birria was fun for a while. I'm good.
yeah. Are you team red salsa or team green salsa?
I am team both. Give me
Okay.
both of them, bro.
Okay.
Why are we limiting ourselves? We live one life. Come on,
Exactly.
give me both.
That's the right answer.
Rojo y verde, baby. Marco, on this one, I was researching it, and also one of our mutual friends is going to be there, Black Star Reina, who is a local luchador
Oh yeah.
promoter and puts on those shows in the East End at Galasio, Houston. He's going to be there doing a show as well. There's going to be lucha libre wrestling at Post during this event.
Yeah, that's always a good thing to see out at some of these festivals. You get to see the culture of Houston and lucha libre. It's been a really cool part of Houston culture for a long time, and it's really nice to see it finally getting its prominence in the cultural experience here in Houston.
Yeah, man, he is such a great guy, and he has done so much for luchador wrestling here in the city of Houston. Every Sunday, they do an event at Colosio Houston, which is out in the East End. It's a warehouse, and they just do these shows. And now he is doing more mainstream shows. So I'm so happy for him. I've always talked about him, and it's cool to see not only him get his flowers, but also these wrestlers that are grinding and they're just, local Houstonians that are trying to make it. So I'm so happy that they're part of this festival.
When are you going to pull out your luchador mask and get in the ring?
Oh, bro, if they invite me, I'm there. I am there. They say, hey, Raheel, we need you to run in and maybe win a championship. I got
Hey,
it.
I want to see that.
I'm gonna have to team up with La Spooky and maybe we can do a mixed tag team match. And she was on CityCast Houston, by the way, as a
Nice.
guest. And I'll link that episode if you want to learn more about why we're so excited about the Luchador Wrestling being there, because she is one of the wrestlers at Colosio Houston. All right, Marco, this list was fantastic. I'm so pumped. It's going to be a great month of eating, of enjoying this weather and being out. Man, thank you so much for joining us.
Of course, I appreciate the time. We're always here for a good time. And until next time.
That was Marco Torres. Check out his take on the Houston taco scene every month in the Houston Chronicle. If you enjoyed this episode, then share it with your favorite group chat so y'all can plan a meetup at one of these awesome festivals and get crunk. Also, leave us a rating and review and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want even more foodie recommendations, then sign up for our daily newsletter, Hey Houston, with the info in our show notes. That will do it for today. I'm Raheel Ramzanali. Thank you for listening, and I hope you learned something new. All right. Get one sip of water.
It's a big water.
Got my gallon with me, bro. Hydration is the key to life.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be a blooper. Just know Carly already marked it.